Hey YouTube, what's happening? Slacker back with
Bourbon stacker.
we are Golden Spike Stackers, and we're hanging out over at Bourbons. I brought him over as goodies from the Utah Coin Show, and now he is going to share with you what he got at the Utah Coin Show.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks again. I know a couple of you guys commented on the video that Slacker posted. I appreciate that. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to go to the coin show because a good friend of mine that served in the military, it was really sad. He just retired after 33 years of service in November, and unfortunately, not this last Saturday, but the Saturday before, him and his wife, we lost them in a car accident. So, yeah, the other day was not exactly the easiest for me to get to a coin show. So, and it wasn't exactly the top of my priority list, but here we are. We're getting through, and now we're gonna show you guys what little goodies that I got. It's kind of a mix of coin show slash some stuff showed up in the mail. So, hope you guys enjoy. Sit back, and here we go. Let's see. We'll start with the coin show because that's what Slacker got us. So I've been working on a couple tubes. You kind of can't see them because they're holding up my stuff back here because my easels that I have don't work very well. But it's all right. Whatever works, right? And Slacker picked me up a couple more walkers. I'm actually really surprised he didn't tell me that they didn't have any and just kept them for himself. But it's all good. He's laughing because he thought about it. He's like, I don't want to let these go.
Never slacking when it comes to stacking. I could be a slacker, but I'm not a liar.
Right? I dig these. I think these are some of my favorites. I still personally I prefer the Benjis over the walkers, but the walkers are pretty sweet. I just dig like this one. You can still kind of see the detail in it. I don't know if I can get. His camera never likes me, and I shake too much, so it there it goes. But I dig, and there it's gone. So I'm gonna set those down now because I can't show you. But you have those,
My
and
favorite reverse, I think, of any coin.
This one is basically a washer.
That's a washer, man.
This is the smoothest piece of silver I have. I feel like you could slice something with these edges. It's so smooth here that it's just like, yeah.
And I didn't give him that. The dealer that I talked to was there. He picked the ones out. I said I need 4 for my cousin, and he picked the 4 out. So don't let him tell you that I was like, I'm going to give him the worst of the bunch.
but y'all saw the video, so I need 4 for my cousin, and the rest are for me. Yeah, so like I said, it's surprising that I even ended up with any of them.
Yeah.
But thankfully, he gave me at least 4, and I think that gets me like 1 or 2 away. 1 or 2 away from having a tube of walkers. So now I have 2 full tubes of Benjis, and then I have almost a full tube of walkers. And the other one, these ones I know I'm safe because he doesn't care for these that much. So.
It's not that I don't care for them. They're just last on my list to pick up at 90% halves.
That's fair. But some 64 Kennedys. He got me just like the walkers. He gave me 4 of these.
Yeah, 4 90% Kennedys. All 64, I think, right? I think
yeah, all 64. All they have to be 64, I think.
No, but all Kennedys that are 90% are 64.
Right. And this one you can't see. It's got some weird coloring to it.
And again, I let the dealer grab them.
Well, I mean, that's the nice thing about junk silver or constitutional, have whatever, that it doesn't really matter how they look because silver, it adds up. Yep. It's why I'm also one of the ones that I don't care about milk spotting or whatever. Like I got a 5-ounce SD bullion bar that I did a no-no and pulled it out of the packaging. But I'm like, you know what? It's kind of like all them freaking NECA Predator stuff that I bought forever ago. I don't leave it. I don't pay for it to sit in a package and look pretty. I want to see it and display it. So
I was gonna say too. There's a little story back about that SD bar. Slacker came over and was messing with that SD bar, and I was holding it with my hands, and I was getting some evil looks from Bourbon. He's like, "Dude, either wear gloves or don't touch my bar."
Well, I mean, there's a difference between look at this and look at all of it.
Yep, that was me. I was like, oh, it feels so good.
Like, it's fine. Like, here, it's a freaking Silver Eagle. Nobody cares. It's bullion. But then you have this shiny bar and freaking Slackers just blah 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 blah.
Yep, I was getting some evil looks.
But
Evil looks.
speaking of, this is a 2020 Eagle, and this was the second to last piece that Slacker got me at the coin show, and it is the final piece to my mixed tube. So I now have a tube, and for those of you who don't know, because it's such a pain in the ass to get the lid off, I usually put them at a diamond shape like this if I still need to get in them. So when they're full, I put them normal. So now I have my full mix tube as I wanted for the Silver Eagles. And so thank you for grabbing those.
You're welcome. Because if he didn't need the one, I would have nabbed all those as well.
And then the last piece, this is kind of cool. This was like a last purchase that Mrs. Slacker ran back in and grabbed me. It's got a couple milk spots, but again, as we've talked about before, y'all know that I'm in the Air Force. I'm going to try not to, it's shiny, so we're going to angle it up like this and only display it for a second before I show a face. But little commemorative coin, little 1 ounce silver. It was pretty cool. Simple, nice.
United States Air Force.
The back just kind of says what it is. It's the 3/9 fine, 1 troy ounce, and then you can engrave anything in here. I probably won't because it's just going to hang out in its case. And I'll put it back in its case again because it's super stupid shiny. But I want to say thank you for noticing that, Mrs. Slacker, because that is pretty awesome. I've been looking for an Air Force commemorative coin. Everybody's always got the Army or the Navy or the Marines, and everybody's like, nobody cares about the Air Force. Well, I do. So, but that's it for the
Utah
coin show. The Utah coin show. Now on to the fun stuff that I got from the mail, because I always love packages in the mail. And again, for time senses, here we go.
Oh yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 2021 Eagles. So, if you're doing the math because you've been watching the videos and you actually watch the videos, you would know that now that gets me 17 Eagles, because I already have 10. And 3 more are just waiting to get here. Thankfully, I bought those before the
Silver squeeze.
this whole squeeze crap going on and screwed everything up. But so I'll put those in the tube, and I'm pretty excited about those because my goal was to have a tube of the old style of 2021. Again, see, I change it so it doesn't, it's easier to open for me. Oh, moving stuff. But that gives me almost my full tube of those, so I'm pretty excited about those. The other 3, I don't even know when they're going to be here because they're coming from Scottsdale, so that's all just a matter of when they decide they want to ship them to me. But speaking of Scottsdales, I actually ordered a couple more pieces, which were kind of cool. I got 1 or 2 of each of the 1 ounce plain silver and the antiqued of the Alpha and Omega silver pieces. And I think these are actually pretty sweet.
I think they're beautiful, man.
The picture didn't do them justice. Seeing them in person,
yeah,
makes them that much better. And they're the Samoa, so they are a currency. It's kind of cool. Me and Mrs. Slacker, and I'm sure Slacker's the same, but we prefer the antiques over the regulars because I think the antiques show more detail. Kind of like I really dig the antique shipwrecks versus the regular shipwrecks.
Right.
But no, so yeah, I got those finally. I was excited to get these. It was actually really cool that when you bought these, a percentage, they're doing a charity that backs these. So it was kind of cool. So
way cool.
I think for these it was like $2 or $3 per coin or whatever. Went to the charity. The gold pieces I think donated $10.
Awesome.
So yeah, so I'm excited about those. And then the last thing that I got, as I've mentioned before on the Instagram page, I'm trying to get my way into the selling market a little bit just to kind of help feed this silver problem that I have that Slacker created. So I actually got myself some of these little Luke Skywalker chibis. If you know anything about them, they start off, so it's $100 for an ounce, which is already crazy on a Slacker, or not on a Slacker, well, your standpoint, but on a stacking standpoint, it's still really crazy. But only 2,000 minted of these. I ended up getting 3 of them, and I've gotten rid of 1 already. They're kind of cool. I don't think they're cool enough to where I'll end up wanting to keep one, but they are pretty sweet. It's something different, and everybody's got their itch that they like to collect. So I grabbed those, and yeah, that is all I got for the mail call and the coin show. So these will go in the tubes when they're not being used to support stickers and coins and stuff. And other than that, yeah, again, everybody, thank you for your awesome comments and reaching out because of the funeral. Much appreciated. One more reason that just shows me how much I love this community. And also Slacker, Mrs. Slacker, thank you guys for picking me up some stuff that I could top off a couple tubes.
You're so welcome, Bourbon. I got your back. You know it.
Yeah, as long as it's not walkers. But
yeah, that's true.
But thanks for hanging out, guys.
Much appreciated.
Have a good week and keep stacking. I'm Bourbon Stacker.
I'm Slacker Stacker.
And we're Golden Spike Stackers.
Thank you, guys. We will see you later.